Hello and welcome to Good News Though. So I got this inspiration from John Krasinski's video series called Some Good News, and I thought to myself, why not put something together with people from around our community and good news from people that we know. And so on this channel, we're only going to speak about good news and exciting news and good things that are happening in your lives. And I'm super excited to put a smile on your face and hopefully make you laugh. So the first story is coming out of Alexandra Township in Johannesburg, where Rays of Hope have implemented a project called Hope for Alex, in which they are supplying the community of Alex with food parcels, which include food, basic hygiene products, and basic medicinal products. And I just think it's amazing to see what they're doing within that community. And the CEO of Rays of Hope, Sihle Moy, appeared on ENCA this past week and gave us an update on the project and how it's impacted 1,500 families, which equates to around 10,000 people, and how they aim to double that over the next 2 weeks. So I'm super excited to hear what comes about this project and see how it impacts that community even further. So well done to Rays of Hope. So now we're moving to the communities and the people around us and hearing the good news and good stories that are coming out of their lives during this time. So now we move all the way down to George in the Western Cape to Michaela Bester.
Some good things about quarantine is that I can spend more time with my family, as you can hear, and I got to watch the Chosen series, which is really good. And I also learned how to use Excel, and I also improved my sleep schedule, which is also really good. And another good thing about quarantine is that I can eat my mom's food because I'm at varsity right now. Yeah.
And now we move all the way back up to Joburg with my brother Curtis, who reached out and issued a statement on the good news that's happening in his life. So I guess during this time, it's awesome to chat to the people that matter most to you. The highlights of my day are seeing people on Zoom or WhatsApp video. It's also great being independent. So he's just moved into his new apartment, which is amazing, so congrats. And I agree, I mean, this whole Zoom and WhatsApp video call situation we find ourselves in is amazing because, let's be honest, it's probably the only way we can communicate face to face in this time. So it's amazing seeing people connect with people that they haven't in ages. So keep that going, keep the WhatsApp and Zoom calls going. So now we move to Wayne Pienaar, sharing some exciting news and a fun project he's been working on during this time.
So this is my COVID-19 worm farm. These are the little guys, and these will become the big guys. I started this farm because during COVID-19 I figured that growing some worms or farming some worms would help me when I finish my garden that is behind the cameraman here at the moment, and then I can give the garden some worms to help the vegetables grow better.
So now we go all the way up to the UK with my friend Joshua van der Merwe that I went to varsity with, and he's moved to the UK since, and he reached out and issued some good news that's happening in his life. Lockdown happened and we thought, what would be a fun thing to do in lockdown? So my roommates and I bought Nerf guns and we were in the process of modifying them to sting a bit more. I was also walking through the shops on lockdown thinking I could really use a braai, and I bought one and had a lacquer South African braai. So I'm quite keen to hear and see how you modified those Nerf bullets to sting a bit more. And it's also awesome to see you keeping the South African spirit going and keeping the flag flying high by having nice braais and lacquer braais. So keep them coming and enjoy. So there's good news all around us, whether it's the small things or the big things, whether it's you baking your favorite cake for the first time or you doing a workout consecutively for 1 week. I found that a bit challenging, I'm not gonna lie. So keep looking for the small things, keep looking for the big things, and let's keep each other positive, keep each other going, and keep sharing the good news with your friends and family and with me. I'd love to hear what's happening in your guys' life. So I've got a question to ask you. How much salt does a crab put on their food? A pinch. Cool guys, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next episode, and keep the good news coming. I'm excited to hear more about it. Cheers.